Isn't it?
Okay, you're live.
Good evening, listeners. Today is a wonderful day. I, Kiki, managed to track down WODEMAYA. I feel so blessed because it looks like I have found someone that other people want and cannot have. I found you. And I am thanking everyone who helped me find you. And we found you in 12 hours. And I am so blessed because you are so wanted everywhere that you could have said no. But you were really nice and you said yes. And we chatted on the first day as if we know each other.
Yeah.
That's very bizarre though. Isn't it strange? It means that maybe you have a gift.
It was meant to happen, so I just have to go with the flow, because you always work with people, so you can't be saying no, no, no. I hardly say no, even though it's tough sometimes, but I hardly say no. Only if you manage to reach out to me, there's no way I'm gonna say no.
Really? So I managed to get you, so you didn't say no.
Exactly.
Well, I'm glad I did. I'm so glad I did. There's so much happening in the world today. First of all, I want to say good evening to everyone. Today is the 4th of November. Yesterday, the 3rd, people went and voted. Today, they're counting the votes in America. Today, lots of people have been born. Today, people have died. I do not have a thought for the week because I want people to think positively from today. If you are worrying about the voting in America, then start praying because we are at a very, very delicate angle. There is no time to have thought for the week. There is no time to do anything else. At the same time, we have to be grateful to God for all the blessings He gives us continually. Therefore, I am grateful that I have found WODEMAYA. WODEMAYA is a freelance journalist, Ghanaian blogger. He travels around Ghana. He shows us businesses in Ghana. He's been to places in Ghana that people who live in Ghana don't even know that it's in Ghana. That is the most amazing thing. Ghana is a beautiful country. When you watch WODEMAYA showing you places, WODEMAYA went to a hotel next door to my village. And I called my children to come and have a look. It was so beautiful. And he described it as the most beautiful place in Ghana, hotel. In fact, I nearly had a heart attack. And I thought I need to find WODEMAYA and have a chat with him. So, welcome to my show, the Kiki's Chat Show.
Thank you so much, Kiki. I appreciate you a lot, and thanks for having me. It's an honor to be here because I hardly get a chance to talk to people like you. So having me in here, it's a privilege. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That is so sweet. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
A lot of people have many questions they want to ask you. And I have a few friends who are actually madly in love with you. And they want to give you hugs and say things to you. I don't know, but they're all on here. So after a little while, I'm going to put the link on. So anyone who wants to come and talk to Woody directly can do so.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah. So hello, Sandra, Angela, Eric, everybody. You can all talk to Woody. My first question, though, is what is your real name?
My real name is Kobina Akun. Yeah, typical name. So Kobina, born on Tuesday, and Akun being a fancy name. So that's my full name.
Okay. And what happened? How did you start this? How did you start showcasing Ghana? And what did somebody suggest it to you? What happened?
No. So what happened was I was based in China as a student, and all my friends were literally Chinese people. So I was just fed up what kind of questions that my Chinese friends used to ask me, like, "Oh, you came to China because Africans are poor. You came to China because you couldn't get food to eat in Africa. That's why you came to China. You came to China because you didn't want to die early. You know, so many kind of stupid questions that I'm like, okay, where is this coming from? So when I was in China, that was when I got inspired to start telling Chinese people that Africa is not what they think. But I've never like, okay, so I was born in the village. The first time I go to Accra was just buying my getting my visa and buying a ticket and leave Ghana. So
Wow.
yeah, I've never been to Accra. So I was just from my village straight to Accra. From Accra, I got my visa and then left Accra to China. So
Wow.
you can imagine where I'm coming from. So when I started hearing people saying so many stuff about Africa, I was like, what can I do to change the narratives of Africa? I'm a student. There's nothing that I can do. So I started making YouTube videos in China teaching Chinese people about Africa. But I used to use pictures. I used to use pictures about, oh, this is Accra, this is Lagos. I was just using pictures. So after university, when I started working and I found out that, you know what, I feel like this is actually my purpose because everywhere I go, I keep on talking about Africa, Africa, Africa. So what I did was I designed a project called Africa to the World, telling the positive African stories, within all the 54 African countries, right? But I'm from Ghana. So I came to Ghana to start this whole thing of making videos, even though people did not notice that. I mean, the videos that I was doing, people did not notice. So what I did was I left Ghana and then I went to Ethiopia. So I went to Ethiopia, being the AU headquarters. That's where I started making the whole videos. And from there, I went to Rwanda. So after going to 17 African countries, and then during the COVID season, I can't travel anymore. Then I came back to Ghana. So when I came back to Ghana, then I started making videos by talking to CEOs, people who actually own properties in Ghana, because I got inspired by a comment on my YouTube channel where somebody was saying that, oh, stop promoting Africa in a positive way because everything in Africa doesn't belong to Africans. So when I saw that comment, I'm like, no way, I have to change my ways and interview CEOs only if they're gonna allow me. So that's when I started interviewing CEOs, and I think it's one of the best things I've ever done. So I started showing beautiful side of Ghana, and then people started noticing me, like, hey, are you Ghanaian? We thought you're from, Kenya, or they thought I'm from, because I was not based in Ghana. So when I started showing places in Ghana, telling people that I'm from Takra, then I was like, oh wow, he's a Ghanaian. So that's how I got to, move in and out of Ghana, doing a lot of stuffs in different places in Ghana. Yeah, so that's the whole story.
Wow. And one of the things which I noticed was I noticed you first just by accident when you were talking. You had a Chinese girlfriend, and
Exactly.
you were talking about the Chinese girlfriend. But at the time, you didn't have many
Yeah, I
viewers.
didn't have viewers. Yeah. So that time I was still doing my thing. I was, something about me is like, I don't really care about numbers. I care about what I love doing. That was me. Is I was just doing my thing, having fun in China, just with my Chinese girlfriend, as he said. That was what I was doing. All right. And along the line, we just separated and I decided to go my way of by doing another thing, because I designed the Africa to the World project with her,
Okay.
but she went to the UK and I came to Ghana. Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
She's a lawyer right now. She's studying in the UK and she's a lawyer, and we had to switch, and I came to Ghana and she went to the UK. Yeah,
Wow. Woody,
exactly.
the women are greeting you very seriously. Can you see my screen?
I can see your screen. Yeah. Constant
I'll put another one up. No,
for the
somebody
mind
say,
better
"Yay, Woody
than
Maya." You know,
oh, nice.
yeah. So tell me more about yourself, because when you went to China, you went to do aeronautic engineering.
Exactly.
And then what?
So so like this has been something that I always wanted to do. I wanted to be an engineer. I wanted to be an aeronautical engineer. I'm a very good student. Like I had first class even in aeronautics.
Yeah.
I had first. So it was something that I had passion in, like being an aeronautical engineer. But along the line, I felt like, okay, I just want to be an engineer, but I'm not going to be the first guy to design an airplane. I'm not going to be the first one. People have done it already. Even if I want to add anything to it, it's not going to be bigger. But my real life, I wanted to make impact. I wanted my presence to be felt everywhere I go to. But being an aeronautical engineer, will I have an impact? I felt like no. I had first class. I think you can check I have a video on my channel called My Graduation Day. I had a first class. I was one of the top um, student. I got employed in a company. Yeah, I got employed, and along the line, I just felt like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I have to get out and then do what I enjoy doing, and that's how I became like a full-time content creator out of my. I put out my aeronautics and then just became a full-time content creator.
One of the things that I discovered yesterday, it was a few days ago when you went to Kenya, was that you got arrested.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
Why not? I mean, like, this is a problem that we face in Africa. Africans don't believe that Africans need to travel within their own continent. Africans look down upon their fellow Africans than looking down upon a white man. I feel like the colonial mentality still exists in Africa because I came here. This is not the first time. It's been like the fifth time of coming to Nairobi, and anytime I come here, something has to happen. If you don't get arrested, you get denied. If you don't get denied, they have to forcefully take money from you. It's kind of ridiculous because I got here in Nairobi, and they saw my passport, and they're like, "Oh, Ghana." Then all of a sudden they thought I was a drug dealer. All of a sudden they thought I was a drug dealer, and then they pulled me into the office. Like it took me like 3 hours for me to get out of there.
Why did they think you were a drug dealer? Did you have? I mean, what would show that you are a drug dealer?
Just because of your passport, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it's not the first time happening to me. Like, your passport alone makes you look like a criminal because you're from West Africa. Like, I went to South Africa, they saw my passport, they're like, step aside. Step aside. They saw my passport, they told me to step aside, being a Ghanaian, because you're using a West African passport. I went to Mozambique. I was supposed to enter Mozambique. They told me it's a visa free for Ghanaians. They're like, they're not gonna stamp it. Why? I'm from West Africa. It was ridiculous. We had to go to another border before we were able to enter Mozambique. And when we went to the other border, they just said, "Oh, welcome to the country." They gave us the stamp. But the other border was saying us, "No, we are not giving you the visa. You're from West Africa. You have to go back to your country before you apply for visa." And I'm like, "Yo, it's visa free. I know the rules and regulations. This is it, visa free. It's even on the Ghana website. So what are you guys saying?" So this is something that I feel like it has come to stay in Africa. Like, Africans don't believe that Africans have to travel within their own continent. That's why I'm trying to encourage more Africans that the time is now. It's time to move out there. I mean, go explore your own continent and thinking of going to Dubai, USA, or whatever to explore, but rather explore on the continent, because these people are not used to it. They're not used to it.
My concern about what you just said, because I was watching you as I follow you all the time. And when I saw the incident in Nairobi and the fact that they were stopping you and they wouldn't let you in and they thought you were a drug dealer, and then they searched you and your video guy and then they didn't search Trudy. That really annoyed me. And I'm thinking, this is my Ghanaian. If that's the case, why do you keep going there? Why do you keep going? Because the fact that you want to show Africa and showcase their country and get people to go to their country and they maltreat you, then why do you go?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, that like I am on a journey. You see, I have a purpose and I have to fulfill it. So no matter what happens, I'll keep going. That is me. Because like I said, I could have stayed in China forever. And what you have to understand is that Africa is not perfect. You know, we still like having that colonial mentality. Because let me tell you something, like a Chinese man or a white man is respected in Africa than an African.
I know. I agree with you on that.
And there's nothing that we can do about it, because it's something that has come to stay. You know, so with time, I feel like with time, a lot of people are going to get it. And when you come in here, you realize that most people don't travel out of Africa. They don't travel out of where they live. So they just assume that, oh, a white man or a Chinese man is coming to save them, but a black man is coming to kill them, or a black man is coming to, do something to them. So that is the mentality that I've seen so far during my journeys in Africa. I've been deported in a country in Africa. I was deported from Uganda because they thought I was a terrorist. I was holding a camera. How can I be a terrorist? What shows? You know, so we just have to stay focused, because they will do everything to discourage you. But if you know your purpose, if you know what you want to achieve, you will keep moving. Because I'm saying, like, I'm not here to please anybody. Here I just want to finish my goal of traveling the whole Africa, and then when I'm done, I'll just go back and settle in my own country. Yeah.
Are you reading what they're saying, though? Are you reading what the people are saying?
He's saying,
don't let the idiot stop us exploring our continent.
Exactly.
I think, let me share something with you and everybody else who doesn't know.
Yeah.
You know, in a Akan language, Abrofo is what they call the white man. Do you know what it means?
No, unless you tell me. I don't know that.
Abro is a thief or a liar. Abrofo. It is the thief and liar. And they have stolen and lied.
Exactly.
And they have tricked us, and they have made us believe things that we shouldn't. They have put division amongst us. And we need to educate us. So what you are doing actually is very important. You are educating people, and somebody is saying bro, it means a wicked person. You understand? That's what somebody's just put on there. Sandra's put on there. So that is also something which we know, we Ghanaians, we know what they are like. And we venture out more. We try a little bit. We are friendly. People come to Ghana. We're nice to people. I can be sitting in London and somebody I know, a white person or any person, is going to Ghana who's never been there before. And I can give you my friend. I'll say, oh, here's my friend's telephone. In fact, I'll call my friend before you get there. My friend will be nice to you. Ghanaians are very accommodating. And yet when you go to other countries, they are just so horrible sometimes.
Very, very. And when you come in here, they think they're saviors. Trust me. When you come in here, they feel like these people are saviors. These people are here to save us. I'm not saying every foreigner is like that, but our people are not ready to accept the fact that we can do it too. That's the saddest part of everything. That's the saddest part of everything. But like I said, we are not going to give up. We're here to stay. We're here to keep moving. We're here to make a change. We're here to make an impact, and that is what I always think about. If one of my video can convince somebody to move to Africa, I'm happy. That's all I want
You
to achieve.
One of your videos has convinced one of my friends who she has a skin a cream business. She's doing
Mm,
really well, blah blah blah. She lives in Canada and she's planning to go and live in Ghana. She's seen the Ghana you have portrayed and she's
yeah,
quite keen to have a go.
it's
And
possible.
yeah, I think it's possible. I
It's
think
possible.
it's very possible.
Because people are scared. Sometimes they're scared of the corruption. They're scared of like what is going on the ground. But yeah, corruption is there, but people are moving their ways in and out. People are making it. Like I interview people and I get inspired myself. Like, wow, how did you manage to do this? So there are a lot of people that are doing incredible stuff. So wherever you're living in the West, please, if you have the chance, the money to return back, we are here waiting for you.
Yeah, but you see, I think that with that, you must try and find ways in which people who go to Ghana are not stitched up. I was watching a video of the Achampons. They are a family that
Mm,
you met from Germany.
exactly.
And
Exactly.
the lady, Mrs. Achampong, somebody hit her car. And the
Mm,
guy told her that she is at fault because she stopped. He hit her. She's at fault. So she immediately gave her 200 CDs or two. I don't know how much CD she had, but she gave it to him to go and repair his car. And later on, she finds out that it's the person who was at fault. And she shouldn't have given him the money. But
mm,
you don't live in Ghana. You've just moved there and all sorts
mm.
of things are happening to you. People are very worried though that
Yeah.
when you go, even when you go on a holiday, the holiday is fine, but you do
Mm.
know that every step of the way you have to bribe people to do things. It's who you know. If you don't know anybody, you don't get anywhere.
That's restricted. Yeah,
How
but
how do you?
this is something that, to be honest, it hurts me a lot. Like it hurts me a lot to see things like this happening in Ghana. Too many scams in Ghana, from our airport to your house, especially when they realize that you don't speak the language. Everybody is trying to take advantage of you. But what I do is like people who get a chance to send me a message before they get to Ghana, I introduce them to people that I've interviewed. But it's tough for me. Like this is something that I wish the whole Ghana Tourism Board will come in and support, so that it will give a Ghana a good image. Because what I've done, it's bringing a lot of people. Like people send me messages every day. They're coming to Ghana because of me. But for me, I'm just a messenger. I just want to change that narrative. So this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to see if I can set up a team, or I can set up a group of people that when somebody want to come in and settle, we have the people to help them settle down without even if for a fee. It's just difficult for me right now, because I think I was talking to one African American man who got scammed in Ghana, and he left and he's like, Maya, you didn't tell me about these things. You told me about how positive Ghana is, but you didn't tell me about the negative side of Ghana. But Ghana has become a country where when you talk about things that are not going on well, they tag you as a politician. They tag you that you support this political party, which is ridiculous because I mean, I love Ghana. I love my country, and I lived in a country where the system is working. When you come in here and you see that the system is not working, and you talk about it, people are like, "Oh, you support this political party." I had a friend that I interviewed, who after the interview he flew to the UK. It was during the Corona period. I
Mm,
interviewed this guy. The following day, he was in the UK. And then I was telling this guy that, hey, how? I thought the borders are closed. And this guy told me that you don't have money. Stop saying that the borders are closed. And I'm like, what? How did you manage to get to the UK? It's like, hey, Maya, I think the politicians gave somebody, a friend of theirs, and then what he does is you have to pay an amount of money before they get you flights for you to go to wherever you're going to, which is corruption, right? But I think when my friend told me that, I was doing a video and I saw a plane flying out, and I'm like, "Oh, Mr. President, why you keep on lying to us? Because people are flying in and out of the country." Like, oh my goodness. The next morning when I woke up, so many emails. I don't know if it's MPP people. Oh, why are you calling our president a liar? You think you are famous now, so you can say everything you want to say to the president. You should be respectful, which is sad because I was just saying the truth. Because my friend just left Ghana and the borders were still closed. The president keep on saying the borders are closed, but people were using chartered flight, leaving Ghana every single day and coming back. You see, so people don't like the truth. You understand? But what is happening in Ghana is just sad. I'm just being honest to you. Like right now, if you don't take care, you come to Ghana. Even you, I don't know how long you've been to Ghana. Like I don't know the last time you came to Ghana, but you might end up getting scammed. It's like a new trend altogether. But like I said, Ghana is not perfect. But when you meet the right people, you definitely know your ways around.
I think what you are doing anyway, and the way that you are talking, is giving other people also, because it's not. I saw that you had one day you opened up and invited all the influencers to come over, and you were teaching them how to get about it and how to go about their, talking positively about Ghana, etc., etc. And
Exactly.
I think that is really good, because slowly, the youth are learning, teaching each other, and Ghana is being looked at with a different eye, basically.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. And this is my purpose, because I was just tired of seeing a lot of negativity about Africa. And I also found out that I cannot do this alone. I cannot just come and say Ghana is beautiful. No, people might have a different perception about Ghana, but you need to give them the chance to say it. You need to give them the chance. What I did was, when I came to Ghana, there were not too many content creators. I created so many channels for people, and also like I always share my audience like, hey, go check out this person. And if you watch my videos, you see that the videos that showing the beauty of Ghana, I always do it with other people. I don't do it alone. I do it with other people, so that I will give them the platform so that they will also be able to express themselves and get the audience. So when they get an audience, they start promoting Ghana themselves. I just want to, like, 10 years, we're going to have positive stories about Ghana, about the Africa in general, so that people don't get scared of visiting Africa. That was my main goal. That is why I don't keep my audience to myself. People even get shocked when I do videos with them, because the numbers are, it's like a huge gap, but I don't care. I care about my content. I don't care about how many people do you follow you and all that. That is me, So we're trying to like bring more positive content on the internet, so that in 10 years time people can't even get negative stuff to talk about Africa. It's just that our politicians are not ready to help, but we will take the mantle and then keep moving till we get there.
I noticed you were supposed to be going to Nigeria, but they are
Exactly.
having their SARS issues, and therefore you
Exactly.
didn't go, and you came
Exactly.
to Nairobi. So, what
Yeah.
is your view regarding that? How do we think positively, as you said, because you said something very important. You said even if the politicians are not going to help us, we will help ourselves, basically.
Thank you.
But how do we help ourselves without all
Is it
this
like,
promotion?
for me, I would say that Africa's problem is because of the leaders we have in power right now. Why? Because it's like birds of the same feathers. Birds of the same feathers flock together. So they created something like African Union, ECOWAS, SADC. They're just a group of friends that are, supporting one another, a group of friends that they feel like they're in a party, just chilling and all that. They don't,
But they
you
are
know, if
not supporting us, the people, we the people.
exactly if you're in a party chilling, definitely you don't see anybody. You don't see anybody. So imagine like something is happening in Nigeria and everyone is quiet because you all are the same. Do you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, what are you going to talk about? Like, you know that we are the same. So what are you going to talk about me? And that is the problem of Africa right now. We don't have Pan-African leaders, people who say that, hey, a Ghana problem is my problem, a Congolese problem is my problem. We don't have leaders that talk like that.
Yeah.
And that is hindering the growth and the unity of the whole continent because the people that are leading us are not even united. How do you expect those of us that follow them to be united? That is the saddest thing because if you had, like, let's say you live in United States, you live in the United States, and we have so many states that combine together to form United States of America. But in Africa, it's not like that. Hey, you're from Ghana, you're from Nigeria, you're from we're so divided. We're so divided, and I think it's time for each and every young African out there to know that you are the future of the continent, and we should indulge in politics because I'm the guy who was saying that I'm not interested in
I know.
politics.
I was coming to that.
Yeah,
I know.
I
I
was
was
the guy
coming.
who wanted, but I think if we don't start now, we might, handcuff ourselves and say that, oh, I'm a kid, I don't want to enter into politics, and we keep on saying that, and these people will keep on rolling, and Africa will never be united. Because if
Yeah.
we unite, our problems will be solved.
You are
Because
right.
you cannot take Ghana alone and say that, oh, you're from Ghana and you want to sign a deal with China. Ghana and China, China has a huge economy. Ghana, what do you have? You can't, unless we come together like the whole of Africa and say we want to face China. So the whole of Africa coming together as an African country, one country, like Africa being a continent, they come together as one country, and let's go face China. You will face it with our bauxite, we'll face it with our gold, we'll face it with our, so which means that is when the continent will be powerful. But
Maybe we
right
should
now,
do it in East, West, North, and South. So
yeah,
West Africa, we need to come together, be strong, and then face maybe China or
I,
whoever. And we
I
need
don't,
to.
I don't think they are ready. None of them are ready. We have greedy leaders in power who are looking forward to, enrich themselves and their family. They don't care about you. They don't care. Like sometimes it's sad. Like you see people building mansions and then building so many houses and they don't have roads. They don't have good roads. Like my village. Okay, let me tell you something. My village. I personally went to the chief to tell the chief, my chief, you know what? I want to see some kind of improvement in my village. I want to construct road because since I was born, that road has been the same till now. You know what the chief told me? The chief told me that you can't do it. Because when you do it right now, a political party will come and take pictures and add it to their campaign messages. And even if you want to do it, we have to go through so many processes that even you yourself you're gonna give up. You understand? That is the message from the chief. So if a chief is telling you something, what does it mean? Which means that even individuals coming together to develop a particular place is going to be difficult on the continent. We got to change everything. We got to change our constitution. We have to change the way we do our things. Like that's when I feel like Africa will ever move forward because it's going to be tough, really tough.
I don't want us to dwell on the chief and what he said, but I'm a little bit astounded as to why he said it because in
Yeah.
truth we
Mm-hmm.
have to, I know somebody, I hear of somebody who I know whose father died. He had built a great mansion, but the roads were bad. But because he knew that people were going to come to his village, He went and did the whole village, but he was a minister. He corrected the roads so that people could drive to come to the funeral in his village. Now, I thought that was astounding. So you can do this and you hadn't done it all this time. So it means it can be done. And these are the things. These are, you have brought, in fact, here you are, you want to showcase Ghana and Africa as a whole, but you are bringing up very interesting and important issues which people never want to talk about.
Yeah, and when you talk about it, people hate you. Trust me, when you talk about such issues, people come at you. Like, I'm that guy who always want to be honest. I don't want to just fake it. If I'm telling a story about a particular place, I want to tell the exact story. When I go to places that if this belongs to a politician, I'm like, are you willing to tell me how you managed to get this? And they'll be like, okay, no. Then I move, because if you're not ready to tell me, I move to the next person. So I'm a very, very honest person. That's what I'm saying, that like sometimes when you do a video and you give a constructive criticism, people get mad. Like, why are you saying this about, you're Ghanaian, you can't say this about Ghana, or you're making Ghana look bad. No, but that's the truth. You see, like, okay, I don't know, do you see this as a development? I want to ask you this question, like a toilet. A president commissioned a toilet and call it a development. This is one of our infrastructures, building toilets in 21st century. Jeez.
I don't see it as a development. I think by this time, there should be toilets in everybody's house. And so opening a toilet in town for people to go is crazy. I agree with you on that.
You see, so these are the things that even though you have a goal of promoting the continent, but when I see these things, I get so sad. To be honest, I get so sad. I'm like, will Africa ever change? What is the way forward? What are we doing wrong? But all these questions has not been answered, and I just want to keep going till I find answers.
One of the things which Bren has just said on here is that there are people who are quite happy to help, who are not divided. There are groups of people who are not divided. But the problem is, it gets to a point where you need help from outside. You need help from somewhere. And that is where the problem that's where the issue starts, because people are not willing to help at a certain point when you need them most. That is our problem. We Africans, we don't know how to help. One person can be sick and people need medicine to go to the hospital. It's a good example. But nobody is ready to help. They will make but when you die, people will give money. That money that could have helped you to pay your hospital bill, they will not do it. But when you die, they will give money, they will help to bury you.
That's so sad.
It is so sad.
So
now,
sad.
I have a question, really, because you have been to a lot of countries. How many? We have 55 countries in Africa, don't we?
Yeah.
How many have you been to so far?
17 African countries.
How come in Nairobi 5 times?
Oh, okay. So Nairobi, the first time that I came to Nairobi, I came here. I think China sent me to Nairobi the first time that I came here.
Okay.
Because I did a video in China standing in a slow speed train. That was 2018. That was my first time in Nairobi. So I came here because of China. And then when I got here, they gave me a script of coming to say that when they came to Africa, people in Kenya were using giraffe as a source of transportation. That was part of my script. But when I got here and I realized that actually the train that they gave it to people from Kenya is actually China's slow speed train. It's like slowest train ever to take in China. All right. So I did a story and said that this is the China's slow speed train. And Kenyans got mad, thought that I was just making fun of them. Chinese people also got mad because I didn't go with a script. That was my first time in Kenya. Okay, so the two people, I was just being honest, but China was not happy, Kenyans were not happy. Fine. So that was 2018. So in 2019, that's when I met my girlfriend in Ethiopia. So I met her in Ethiopia, yeah, and we're not
Is that
dating that.
Miss Trudy?
Yeah, Miss Trudy, yeah.
Okay.
So we're not dating that time. So I just met her in Ethiopia. She came to Ethiopia to see me, and when I was going back to Ghana, I was supposed to fly from Tanzania to Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
So since she was in Kenya, I decided to pass by here and then see her before I go to Ghana. Then from Ghana to China.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my second time in Nairobi. Yeah, and third time is just coming in to see her in and out, low key. Sometimes I come here 1 week and I go back. Yeah. So because of her, that's why I think I've visited her most time because she normally comes to Ghana and I don't like the fact that she always come to Ghana and I don't come here. So that's why I come and then she goes. So
When
that's
she comes to Ghana, everybody is
mm,
nice to her from airport all the way till she goes back.
exactly.
When
So
you
even
go
this
to Nairobi,
mhm.
they are nasty to you and they think you are a drug addict, a terrorist, and everything. Why don't you just stop going to Nairobi and let her keep coming
Yeah,
to Ghana?
she'll keep coming. She'll keep coming, but this time around is because of the videos that I've been doing. I felt like I need to change because people were thinking that what happened to you, because I was meant to do Africa to the world, but I've stayed in Ghana for 7 good months. That's why I wanted to go to Nigeria to bring something new.
Mm,
So since Nigeria couldn't work, I was just looking for a country that I'm not gonna struggle, like because when you go to an African country, you struggle. But from now to December, I don't want to struggle. Maybe from January onwards, and I can struggle again. That's okay. But this time around, I just check the countries that it's easy for me to get place to stay, country that is easy to get people to talk to, because I have been here. So that's why I signed an agreement with hotels in here, and I came over and yeah, I'm not paying anything till I get out of the country. Everything is sorted and sponsored and all that. So, I mean, that was the easiest way to get into the country, and
good.
that's him. Yeah,
Excellent. Now, one thing I wanted to chat about with you, as because I watch a lot, I follow you all over the place, is
yeah,
um, sponsorship. For example, you go, you went to see the people who the guy, the fish, the prawn
yeah,
guy,
yeah,
and
yeah.
people now know about. I never knew about him. The guy who came
Mm,
from Japan to do the prawns, but he
yeah.
does prawns. He's got a very serious, solid business.
Mm,
Because of you, you have a following of over 1 million people.
mm,
Because of you, people became
mm.
aware of him. I became aware of him, etc. Why don't
Exactly.
you let these people pay you? Why do you do it for free?
So,
Because it's advertising. This is,
is that,
an influencer. A lot of these women who do influencing on there, they get free clothes. They get free clothes. They get all sorts of things. People give them things to advertise, and you are going to factories. No factory is giving you anything.
and
So,
that's, but like I said, things will change. All things are changing. All right,
mhm,
because like I said, I'm full of like following my passion. It's something that I wanted to do all my life. Like I wanted to see, change the narratives, put Africa on the map. I mean, promote Africa in a positive way. Let people come to Africa. Let people invest in Africa. It's something that I just enjoy doing. So I was just moving in and out, just love what I'm doing. Like literally, sometimes I even film 2 videos a day because I get so excited. Like I was just getting so excited when I see like, okay, this was done by an African. When you told me that this is done by an African, whether I'm tired, whether I just feel sleepy, I want to put that on camera. I want to talk to you. So I was just following passion, and then I saw along the line, I felt like when I interview people, they tell me that, hey, like a number of people are buying. Oh my God, I can't control them. And I'm like, okay, so all this thing that I didn't even get $1 from it.
You didn't, but they are making money. Basically,
Exactly,
what you are saying is you showcase these companies. Suddenly,
exactly,
they get clients, they get
exactly.
business, their
They
business
get the
doubles,
investors,
triplets,
they get investors,
they
but
get
you,
investors, and you
yeah,
get nothing. Well, the
nothing.
world is not like that anymore. I want you to be able. You need help. You need somebody to help you
Oh
to
yeah,
work.
so
Yeah.
we've done that already. We've
Okay.
done that
Good.
already. So
Hmm.
things are we put that in place already. So things are actually changing right now. Things are changing right now because like I said, it was out of passion, and now I think we have done my best promoting so many people and all that. So now we're going like it's not too commercial, but if you reach out to us and then you be like, okay, you have this and that, yeah, we'll definitely come and do your stuff for you. You just give us this amount of money, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Sometimes Africans really don't like paying. They always want to see TV stations before they pay, but they don't know that sometimes we worth more than TV stations. But anyway, we used to it. We used to it.
Africans don't understand the whole thing about the internet. They don't see that the internet is growing faster and much more
Exactly.
faster than these. These TV stations are not that they're not doing as they used to do before. I used to work
Exactly.
for but I
Exactly.
think
Social
but it,
media.
and it's good that you are doing all of this. I am excited for you. Everybody is excited for you actually, and I think it is the best way to go. It is the
Thank,
best way to go.
thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate.
Now, so are you going to marry Trudy? Is there going to be a wedding?
Definitely.
When?
Definitely. No, now until we finish our countries, because it's the first and first. You finish your countries because when I finish traveling my African countries, I'll be out of YouTube.
Really? You will leave
Yeah,
YouTube?
yeah, it's a plan thing altogether. It's like I plan my life, like I've already planned my life. So I have. That's why it hurts me so much that 2020 happened this way. But yeah, we'll come back stronger in 2021. Finish all the countries. So basically, we like you're building this platform that I'm building is for Africa. I'm building something like a BBC kind of thing where people can report from wherever they are,
From different countries. Yeah.
positive stories about Africa. So it's gonna be like different countries, but I have been there. I know what is there. So we are establishing contact from every African country that we go to. So at the end of the day, when I'm done with all these countries, I'll be out. I'm still investing every day and stuff that can earn money when even I stop doing YouTube. So after traveling all these countries, these people will be telling the story. So what my channel will be like a TV station where you'll be watching news or you'll be watching stories from every
Different
country in
countries.
Africa.
Yeah.
That's
That, that,
that's what we
that's
do. So
exciting.
exactly. So I'm just building the platform. I build it there because right now I see a lot of people are watching me, like 500,000, and by the time I finish all these countries, definitely it's gonna be 1 million or two. So it's gonna be like a platform for Africans. Come tell us positive stories. Let's fill the internet with positive stories, and I'll just be sitting back and just enjoying what I built. That's the main goal. I'm not gonna be here forever. You can mark my words. It's not something that I wanna be doing all the rest of my life. I just wanna invest. When I'm done, I enjoy my investment and then see how what businesses I can do. This one will still be here, but for people to promote Africa to their various countries in here.
Somebody is saying because data is ridiculously expensive in some parts of Africa, most people can't afford to watch YouTube the way we do in the West. So they don't know how influential um, YouTube and
Yeah.
the internet actually is.
Mm. True, true. Because it's data is really expensive, especially Ghana. Data is
Yeah.
so expensive. to buy.
It's
So
very expensive in Ghana.
yeah, very, very. So it's hard to see people, I mean, watching YouTube videos, but things are changing. Things are really changing. We got networks that brings cheaper MBs and all that. So people are actually patronizing these things these days. Yeah, because I work in Ghana right now. Almost everywhere I go to, I get recognized almost everywhere. I don't know where
Okay.
in Ghana I went to without getting recognized. Yeah, yeah. So that's how it is. Things are changing.
I
Mm.
think I think you are recognized in the whole world because
Yeah.
over here you are recognized. People
Yeah,
know that you are.
you
And
know
I
that.
mean, if you read my screen, you will see this is somebody who lives in this country. A lot of people, especially the young people in this country, they all know you
Yeah,
because
I'm coming back for them. I'm gonna come there. I'll be
yeah,
coming. Oh, Trudy even have her own visas and all that. I'll be coming because that was what we were planning to do. Because I realized that there's so many young Africans that were born there, but they don't know that there are opportunities on the continent. You understand? So
yeah.
I just felt like coming there myself, host a workshop, talk to them, tell them that hey, it's time to come back home. And I mean that is what I want to do because it's something that I have in me. I just want to have an impact
No,
because
no, no.
I'm
Let me tell you something. You
mm,
see, for me, my parents are dead. I come from Ghana. I haven't been. I don't go often, but I do go sometimes. And
mm,
as I'm getting closer, older, I'm thinking I need to go back. But then I worry that am I leaving my children here? All of that with all the racism and the issues that go on black people. You can be in a country where we are all black and we are all
yeah,
getting on and everything is lovely. The problem is systems work, as you said, like you were in China. Systems work in the
exactly,
Western world. Systems work in
exactly.
China, systems work in America, everywhere. But systems do not work in my beloved Ghana. And it is that which we worry about, that it would be
Yeah,
good for all of us just to leave them here, let them stew in here, and let us go back because we have every
think,
profession. We have
yeah.
people in every profession. And if we would take our professions back to our countries, we can change our countries and make it so habitable, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, so that is why the youth has to wake up now before it's too
Mhm.
late.
Indeed.
Because we have so many people who have the power or the ideas of even ruling a country, but they are scared to enter into politics because they feel like, oh, African politics is dirty. So these are the things we need to encourage more people. And trust me, if you're able to do that, these people will be scared. The people that are leading us will be scared that, hey, these young people are waking up. We can't bribe them with 10 cities, 20 cities again. I feel like it's just poverty that is causing all these things.
It is
People don't
poverty.
have food. People don't have food to eat. So they keep people poor and then they come and rescue them with 10 cities and then they go and vote for them. And at the end of the day, like you being an elite, your vote is equal to the person that they paid 10 city. It doesn't make sense. You understand? This is the country that we're living in. So it's time. It's just time. It's just time. Like the time is now. I'll tell each and every young African watching me right now that the time is now. We have to take the mantle and then move forward. Leonardo will say the battle is the Lord. The battle is the Lord. So let's take the battle and then keep moving so that we'll be able to change our continent.
The battle is the Lord. The people are not, they are citizens, not spectators. So very soon, the citizens will arrive in Ghana and take over Ghana, and they will join the Lord in this battle. But
Exactly.
I am so grateful. We're nearly up. We've got 6 minutes to go, and
Mm,
I was wondering, as a young man, you are young and you are so driven, and I don't know how long it took you to become such a sensation that everyone wants to see you, meet you, chat with you, listen to you. Everything you are doing is like Midas has touched you. Do you know the story of Midas?
Yeah.
Yes. And so how do you see it, and how are you viewing your situation right now as you are getting on with
Okay. I would say that whatever that happened, even me myself to today, I don't know how it happened. I can't even tell. So what I do is I just go with the flow. It's I don't know even how to explain to you, because this whole YouTube thing, like the YouTube fame, it came out of nowhere. So sometimes trust me, I had to like run away from the city and come back to the village just to, I mean, come and ask my mom, like, how did this happen to me? Why me? Because I was just having fun. Like, I was just having fun. I was just enjoying what I, even to today, when I meet people, like, oh, is that what I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. The person managed to notice me. I just, I just feel like it's just the grace of God, you know, like it just happened. Maybe that's your purpose to do, and it just happened to you. But to handle it, I just use a quote that my father normally tells me. He's like, "Hey, there is nothing in this world. There's, I don't know what even when you have every money, the fame, there's nothing. You leave everything behind. So stay humble. Because my father will always go out, come home without shoes. You ask your dad, where's your shoe? He's like, I gave it to the guy on the street. I don't need it. So with this words from my dad, that's how I managed to live my life with. YouTube
Let me
fame.
tell you. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You see, in life, you realize that, as Kwame Nkrumah said it, that people, once you are Black, once you are connected to Africa, Africa never leaves you. Now, it is being demonstrated now because there are a lot of people, your fan base, the majority of your fan base is out of Africa. The majority of your fan base saw you showcasing Africa, and they fell in love because we love Africa. Africa is within us, and we are seeing the Africa that you are showing. It is something that we want to see. It is something Africans, if our countries were working, do you think we would be out here?
No.
No. So God, if there is a God, if there is Mother Universe, she is using you to show us that this is your Africa. Look at it. Because we are in Africa and we are not looking at it. We are Africa, but we are not looking. Somebody will come from, as you said, Takoradi. You come from Takoradi. The only time you came to Accra is only to get your visa, get on the plane, and come to China. Exactly. You don't know Krobo. That's where I come from. You do not know Tamale. That's where one of your friends come from. You don't know Kumasi maybe. And now that you are finding it yourself, do you see how beautiful it is? That is what it is. We all want to see our country. You know what? 1 hour has passed and the show has ended. I think you need to come back because there's so much we need to talk about.
Definitely.
I want to thank you.
Whenever you have time, just let me know, and we can fix another day. I really enjoy talking to you, and I would love to I
I've
mean,
enjoyed
Muhammad
talking to
is
you
the
as well.
brightest.
It's as if you are in my living room and we are chatting.
Someday we'll do one-on-one interview, not a virtual one.
Oh, I'm ready for you. As for me, I'm ready. So, and I will even feed you. I will overfeed you. And you know, you will have a shock of your life. As for me, oh my God, come to London. So I'm
I
ready
will-
for you. But in the meantime, I want to thank you so much for coming. You and I can talk after, but I need to stop the show now because it's just an hour and it's shown on TV. It's going to be
Okay.
on Channel 7 in the UK at 7 o'clock on Saturday and on Tuesday as well. So it has to be an hour, otherwise the content becomes a little bit. They can't cut a bit, or you know. And I wanted them to show the whole thing.
All right.
So I want to thank the guests and everybody listening. Thank you so much. 1 hour is up, but WODEMAYA will come back. He loves me. I will feed him. I've promised to feed him, so he'll be back. And we're going to talk some more. So bye-bye. Thank you. Be well.
Thank you. Thank you.